Alright guys, today we are here with a true hand cannon. Now I done some revolver hunting last season with the Buddy's gun, Smith & Wesson 500, and enjoyed it so much, went out and purchased my own gun. What we have here with us today we're going to be sighting in is a brand new Taurus Raging Hunter. It is chambered in 454 Casull. I opted to go with the two-tone finish. This is a pretty nice gun. We've got it's ported up here, and that's going to help a lot with the recoil. It is a 5-shot because it is a big caliber. Over here you've got dual locks because that is a lot of pressure for a revolver. Pretty nice gun, it seems like, overall. We've got it topped off with a Sig Sauer Romeo 5 red dot scope, and we went with an aftermarket mount on this thing. This is an American Defense quick detach mount, so we want to make sure we're good and secure on here with our red dot. This thing is on there and it ain't moving. This does produce a lot of recoil. Hopefully everything will stand up to it, but you guys know I do a lot of longbow hunting, and I'm sure this isn't in the longbow community. A lot of probably the hardcore longbow guys are saying, what are you doing? But I do sometimes during gun season. I'll take my longbow, and it's kind of nice to have something like this in the woods with me as well if I do see something really nice out there at range to get a shot down range on. So this gun is not only chambered in 454 Casull, but it will also shoot 45 Long Colt. We've got two different kinds of ammunition today. Basically I bought some 45 Long Colt that's just a little cheaper to shoot than the 454. We do have with us today a 45 Long Colt bore sighter. Hope we get us on the paper and not waste as much ammo. All right, once we get it on the paper with the 45 Long Colt and get it pretty close to where we want, we're going to swap over to the ammunition that we're going to be hunting with this year. I chose to go with the Barnes Vortex, and it's 250 grain. It's nice copper hollow point, and that's exactly what we're going to hunt with this year. Like I said, these run about $45 a box of 20, and the gun I actually found on sale. I got it for a little under $800. A lot of places I've seen this gun for upwards of $1,000 or just a little higher, but we got her for $800, and we're gonna put her through the paces a day, try to see how accurate she is, try to see how much recoil she's got, and hopefully we've got us a good gun here come deer season. Alright guys, we got us a little old cheapy bore sighter here we got on Amazon. This is actually chambered for 45 Long Colt, so that's the first step in the process, try to save us a little ammo. I think I got this little bore sighter for about 12 bucks on there, so that might save us 2 shots on paper there, roughly 2 or 3 shots. So we're going to bore sighter and see what we can come up with. Alright guys, we've got our bore sighted in pretty close. We're out here at 20 yards. These first shots going to be a 45 Long Colt, just to make sure we're on the paper. And once we get zeroed in right there, we're going to switch over to the big ammo.
High and left, about 11 o'clock, outside ring.
We'll shoot one more.
Same place, just about maybe an inch, half inch, something different. You're at about 8 o'clock, 7:30, 8 o'clock, and down about an inch and a half or so, which is awful close. That's right on the line. It's about an inch and a half out, so it still needs to go to the right just a little bit.
Alright guys, we've been shooting here at the beginning with this 45 Long Colt and really just trying to get it on the paper, get as close to zero as we can, and also having fun just shooting the darn thing. So after we bore sighted it, Had our first 2 shots here, good group. We brought her down. I believe these were our next 2 shots, correct, Dad?
I believe that's right.
Then we had 2 shots here.
Yes.
2 shots here. 2 shots here. These are our last 2 shots. We had one little flyer down here. That's probably on me though, but these are our last 2 shots, 2-shot group. So every time we've kind of walked it in, done some adjustments, and ended up right here. And I think this circle here probably a good representation of a deer's vitals, probably a little bigger than that. So every one of these shots would be a kill shot, in my opinion, on a whitetail. So I think we're going to take the new target up, get to the real ammo, see how it shoots different from the 45 Long Colt. I'm sure there have to be some adjustment there, but hopefully we can get it sighted in just a few shots.
Okay, you hit it 7:30, 8 o'clock, about 7 o'clock, edge of the black, which is not too, right on top of the other one almost. Okay, we're high, almost 12 o'clock, and we're up too high. But we're only over maybe a half an inch off the line. You're an inch high right on the line, which is not bad. Or maybe 2 inches, I don't know.
All right, guys, our first shots we had with the 454 ammo. 2 right here, which is a great group. We moved the sights just a little bit. That was our 3rd one, so we didn't move it enough. Readjusted again. That's our last 2-shot group. So this is at 20 yards. So we're going to back it up just a little bit, kind of see what we're doing out at distance. Hunting purposes, I don't mind it to be this ammo, according to the ballistic chart on it, is supposed to be 0 drop at 25 and 50. So what we're getting at 25, we should be good at 50. We'll have to see what it does a little further out at 75 and 100. 100 will be my absolute max. Probably 75, more like it, depending on how well I'm shooting. So we're gonna back it up a little bit and see what happens here.
You going back to 50?
Yeah, we'll go back to 50.
Okay. Whoa, that's 49 and a half. Ten o'clock.
Huh?
10 o'clock near, it's on the gray, but it's 10 o'clock almost to the white, it's an inch inside the gray. Uh-oh. Well, that one hit at about 10:30, if I'm right, in the white, all the way out of the circles. That one hit the same place as the last one.
All right, guys, my first 3 shots from 50. Got 2 pretty tight here, 1 here. Now I am shooting a 2 MOA dot, which is a smaller dot, and some of this might just be me, but we're definitely shooting consistently with those 3. Those are a great group, but if you add the 3rd one in, not a good group. It could be me though, and shooting pistols, revolvers, a whole different game. But we're going to bring her down over to the right just a little bit and go from there.
Oh man.
What?
That's good. That's a good hit.
Where at?
About that far below center. I don't think yeah, that's good. I wouldn't mess with it.
All right, guys. After we readjusted, here's my next 2 shots at 50. And I will take that every day of the week and twice on Sunday for what I'm shooting. I've shot a lot of handguns, pistols, revolvers in my lifetime, but further distance you go, the harder it is. You guys that can shoot them long distances with them, my hat's off to you guys, but I will take this every day at 50 yards for a hunting revolver. So might be messing up, but I'm gonna stretch it out to about 75, see what happens. All right, guys, we got the target out there at 75. Gonna see what it'll do.
Oh, you hit right at the last line at 2 o'clock. Okay, you're at 7 o'clock at the outside ring. So it's not. I'll take that any day.
Where?
It's an inch out in the center, straight up and down. Shouldn't have shot the last one.
Alright guys, we've fired off 4 rounds from 75 yards. And don't judge the gun on this, guys. It's probably me, but I've got 2 here. One great shot and one here. And like I said, guys, I'm not the best handgunner in the world. This gun will definitely shoot 75 yards, no problem, and shoot a lot cleaner looking than that. So between now and deer season, going to practice some more. 75 will probably be my max if I can clean this up a little bit. If I can get everything contained in this black, which ain't far from being there now, I will shoot 75 yards. If I'm still scattered, I'm not going to shoot 75 yards if I'm scattered like that. So I'll shoot her a few more times, practice before deer season rolls in, and if I can get her consistently shooting, or me shooting in the black here, 75 yards would be my max. If not, probably hold it to 50 or 60.
I am.
So, all right, guys. Final thoughts on the Taurus Raging Hunter 454 is, I think it's a pretty awesome gun, especially for the price point you get it at. I'm well pleased with it. The recoil, I didn't feel is that horrible. Now you can definitely tell a difference in the 45 Long Colt and the 454. You got to hang on to her, but I think these ports really help a lot. It does have a good, almost like a Packmeyer style grip, that really a bigger grip that helps in your hand. But for about an $800 price point, considering some other guns chambered in this, you're talking $1,500–1,600. I'm sure it may be a little bit better fit and finish, I don't know, but for the money, this gun right here I think is pretty amazing. If you want to go optic on this, this does have open sights if you're old school and just want to shoot the iron, but if you go with an optic on here, like I said, I went with a little more expensive aftermarket American Defense base, because this gun does have a lot of recoil. I've Loctited the threads down in it. I know some guy commented on one of my other videos about how Loctite's foreign to him. Well, been my experience, a lot of these guns with high recoil, you shoot them, these screws can back out on you, or just wear and tear banging around in the woods. So I would definitely recommend a good quality base with a little blue Loctite. You don't want the red. Matter of fact, American Defense, they come with their own specific thread lock that goes with it. Don't know what they're put in there. It's an orange color, but that's what we used on this. That's what the directions called for. But I think you can get more out of this if you go with a red dot or a scope. Either way, chose a red dot just for the simplicity of it. Now at 75 yards where I was shooting, the red dot took up most of the target. It is a 2 MOA, but that's just part of using a red dot. If you want to be more precise, you can probably get a scope, but that is going to, you know, make your shakiness more pronounced out there in a hunting situation. So we're going to have it out in the woods this year, be hunting with it when gun season opens. And if you guys are looking for a hog leg or a dirty hair to take in the woods with you, I would definitely check out the Taurus Raging Hunter. They come in all kinds of chambers, 460, They got a 500 coming out, 44 mag, you name it, they've got it. If you're looking to get into just shooting or revolver hunting, check them out.